எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். I am more than just happy and proud to be here. I feel vindicated because there's so much said today. ஓ, இந்த காலத்து பசங்க இப்படி இருக்காங்க, அந்த காலத்து பசங்க அப்படி இருந்தாங்க, இந்த காலத்து பசங்க இப்படியெல்லாம் கெட்டு போயிடுறாங்க, இப்படியெல்லாம் நடந்துக்கிறாங்க. This is a fitting response to all of these people. I'm very proud of இந்த காலத்து பசங்க. I think இந்த காலத்து பசங்க are who are going to take our world and our country in the direction that we need to go. And a young lady like Isha is very much representative of the kind of children, the kind of young people that we need to be leading that fight, leading that march. So I'm very, very happy and very satisfied to be standing here today. Isha, congratulations. This is a tremendous achievement. I'm not talking just about a publishing, of a book and things like that. Just the fact that you had a dream to write the story and you completed it, you know what a big deal that is. That's really huge. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. And this is just the beginning. You've not even scratched the surface. And இது ஒரு ஆரம்பம்னே சொல்லவே முடியாது. Because I think உங்களுடைய அடுத்து 5வது 10வது book தான் will be actually your first steps. That's the kind of potential that you would have with your drive. And also the kind of wonderful backing and love that your parents have given you. I want to really, really, from the bottom of my heart, as a parent, thank Mr. Nagu and Geeta. It's just wonderful. You guys are just wonderful. And I think this is the kind of parent-child bond that the world needs today. Not just India, the world needs today. This is what children need. This is why we have children. To protect them, nurture them, show them their own path in life, and then sort of help them along till they're ready to stand on their own and step back and applaud them. So, very, very big round of applause to both of you. And I also want to say, and the same to Surya, because having a loving and supportive sibling is just as important in the whole picture. I have a wonderful older brother myself, and I know my life would not have been the same without him. So, for siblings everywhere. I want to take this opportunity to talk about one other thing that two of my wonderful friends and sisters of my heart and I have started. It is a foundation called the Life Again Foundation, and this has been born out of a very personal drive that I and both of them, like all three of us in our own ways, have been trying to fight and find a way for the last so many years. It's now very common knowledge that I am a cancer survivor. Very proud to say over 10 years now. And yeah. See, my hair's all grown back. So, Miss Mala Manian, amazing, amazing, wonderful lady. She has been my friend, my sister, my guide in so many ways for so long, almost ever since I set foot in the industry as just some little kid who was ditzy-headed. And the third most important part of our little sisterhood, she's not here with us right now, she's out of the country, is my sister of my heart and hers, Dr. Haimawati. She is a world-renowned yoga expert. She has fought and conquered cancer several times. And she has done it with so much of grace and strength and continues to live life to the fullest today. And what I really, really, really admire about her, and which I've been bugging her to get this information out, is that she uses all the tools at her disposal. Yoga, all the natural holistic healing methods. She uses allopathy. She uses all the different methodologies and creates a system that works for her. Now, the beauty of this system is it can be taught to anybody or anyone can learn from it. There is no one size fits all for medicine or treatment. So, one of the things that we want to do through Life Again is to teach people to be aware of themselves, their bodies, their lifestyles, what they need, and show them that the tools that they need to take care of themselves and live a full life are there. But then how do you use it for yourself? Like, I found yoga, but I found a kind of yoga that worked for me that made me feel good. So, these kind of options, because I realize a lot of people don't know this when I talk to them. So, one of the main things that Life Again Foundation will be doing is empowering people with these tools that they can in turn use to make their lives what they want it to be. Their health, their bodies, whatever it might be. A lot of our problems, unfortunately, are caused by ourselves. We eat something wrong, we live an unhealthy lifestyle. It shows. The great news is that very, very often, until and unless you really leave it till it's really too late, the tools for setting it right are also there in our hands. So this is in large part about basically empowering people to live their lives to the fullest. As an initial step, we have taken up the cause of cancer awareness, cancer treatment, cancer screening, so many different activities, and for which I'm so touched and so thrilled to hear the support from Mr. Rajesh and Mr. Nagu. And I must say, I am completely shameless when it comes to asking for this kind of support and help. So anything to spread the word is more than welcome. For any message that one wants to convey and one wants to have go viral, we need to have a sort of a logo that conveys exactly what we're about. And our logo is very simple. One for one, we are there for everyone. My dream is to define this logo in such a way that it's not just a Life Again motto, but it is something that belongs to the world. You don't even have to know about Life Again. But if you live your life by this, one for one, we are there for everyone, then my work is done. To explain what that is, I found through my personal experience, in the early days when I had cancer and I finished my treatment, I came out of it. I started talking about it left, right and center. Anybody would listen, I'd catch them and say, you know what, this has happened, that happens, this is how you deal with it, this is how you come out of it. And I was so touched to see the response from so many people when they said, oh my God, I can't believe it's made such a difference to me just hearing you talk about this. And that's when I realized it's one individual reaching out to another individual that has the power to change a life. And that's what I want this to be. I want Life Again to belong to everybody. I want one for one, we are there for everyone, to be everybody's motto in life. Students, younger than students, kids, older people, anybody can do this. Spread the word, do anything. Give your time, talk to someone on the phone. If you have money, give it, resources of yourself, it does not matter. Just reach out and give something of yourself to one other person in need. Doesn't have to be cancer, it can be they're troubled by something, they're depressed, they're facing some other illness, a financial crisis, they can't put a child through school. It doesn't matter, there are so many things, everybody needs help. So this is my dream, and this is what our dream is at Life Again, and it is my hope and my passion and my conviction that this is something that will be shared by all of you. I want to say that in conclusion, I would like to take the opportunity to get an autograph from the author.
So here we are again. 3 years ago, around this time, we had launched my first book. I wrote my first book, Alisha, when I was 12 years old, and I had no intention of publishing it. thanks to my parents and their constant pushing, we ended up releasing it when I was 13, and that's by far the best thing that's ever happened to me. When we were talking about my first book launch, I was really nervous and excited at the same time. Excited for obvious reasons, but nervous about what people were going to say about me, what they were going to think about me, what kind of comments I was going to get, how my speech was going to go. So basically, I was worrying a lot about me. Then I wrote my second book. I was much more involved in this process, and from the beginning I knew that it was going to be out there for everybody to read at the end of it. So I felt that sense of responsibility to voice my thoughts properly. I needed people to understand my opinions the way they were in my head. And then we were talking about the second book launch. I was equally nervous, equally excited. Excited for the same reasons, but nervous for different reasons. I was nervous about what people were going to say about the book, about what comments the book was going to get, about whether I should have cut out that little bit or added that little something. My worries had completely shifted from being about me to being about my book, my baby. And now that it's out there for everyone to read, I'm equally nervous and I don't think this is ever going to stop. But when I realized that the shift has happened is when I actually understood how much writing meant to me. Writing's always been a part of my life, and I kind of feel like ever since I've written my first book, it's just become a bigger part, and it's continuing to grow. And however sappy this sounds, I feel like it's going to be a part of me for the rest of my life, no matter where I go or what I do. Now let's talk about the actual star of the evening, the book. Just in case you guys haven't already noticed with the banners and the invites, the name of my second book is Just Another Teenage Girl. And exactly the way the title suggests, the book is about an average teenager's life. It opens up with 18-year-old Alicia, our main character, running through her room, trying to find things to pack and take with her to college because she wants her dorm room to feel like her home. And when she's stumbling across the room, she finds this memory box. Now, a memory box is something she's been storing stuff in since she was 6 years old. She'd been storing things that gave her good memories, bad memories, basically anything that reminded her of something important. Now, Alicia is very nostalgic right now, so she opens up the box and she goes through the things and finds out that most of the things that she's collected are from the time when she was around 16 or 17. She realizes that these were the years where she actually kind of shifted from being a complete child to maybe a young adult, and she starts reminiscing about the past. So the whole book is her journey back to when she was 16 years old, and talks about how your teen drama doesn't really kill you even though it feels like it. The book is filled with boy trouble, crushes, friendships, betrayal, your average teenager's life basically. And I want this book to be something that other teenagers can relate to. I want them to be able to read the book and think, you know what, I did that at a point, or if that situation happened to me, I would react the same way. The book is filled with characters who are different kind of teenagers you'd probably bump into at some point in your life, mainly seen through Alicia's eyes. Now, I would love to thank Ms. Gautami for coming here today. Ma'am, the kind of inspiration you are, having you launch my book means the world to me. And Rajesh Uncle. Ever since I've met Rajesh Uncle, the first time I met him, I remember him filling the room with his energy, his voice, his enthusiasm. And it has not changed from day one, it has grown from day one. And honestly, Uncle, having that kind of energy on stage today with me on my special day is the best gift I could have ever asked for. And I know that 3 years is a long time waiting for anything because everyone's reminded me from the time we published my first book asking me about when the second one's going to come out. Well, it's finally out. And I know 3 years is a long time to wait for anything, but I really hope my baby is worth it. Thank you.